Rory, you know what Verified is doing. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let me do what I came to do. Hey! Nah, I gotta brush up before I start. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
I gotta brush up. I can't come to jail like that.
One of the few records that works in every setting.
You god body, hit the mob for a hobby.
Did you just hit the mob for a hobby?
Hey!
Stretching all my
See, look, I can't do that to Rory, but when Chris Dowds do it, Rory do all of this. Rory do all of this. All of this. I'm sick of these niggas, goddammit.
He don't stretch the thread out.
I don't give a fuck. Goddammit.
What do I do again? What do I do again?
Women, I love you guys, but we are going to judge you over your phone charger.
Absolutely.
And that's where we start. Rory brought up a good point. Hit it, Jack.
I want to start with the woman that hands you the charger from the bottom of her purse that is curled up and covered in whatever shade of makeup she uses.
Just left Rudy Gobert's house.
Wait, what? What did you say? She just left Rudy Gobert's house?
That's really specific. Are you pulling from somewhere?
I'm here to teach you how to identify someone by their phone charger.
Got you.
Y'all don't call me crazy. I judge the chick that is just using the charger that comes with the iPhone. Now you got to spend the whole night hugging the outlet.
The 1 footer?
Yeah. Like, bitch, come over here and cuddle.
You over here with her back like this?
Yeah. Do you judge the girl that comes to your house and is hungry? Tell the truth.
Yeah, I have questions.
All right.
Where were you before you got here?
Rudy Gobert.
You gotta stop.
Rudy don't stock the fridge.
Rudy don't be feeding him?
House.
Rudy ain't feed that chick.
Rudy could be married for all you know.
Oh, yeah, true. I'm joking, by the way. I don't want to do that to a married man. Me and Mo were having a good conversation off the air about ex etiquette.
Mm-hmm. Side note, who is jackhammering during the corona?
That's a very good question.
Daddy. Because I'm going to work.
Let's talk about the construction outside the window, Jack.
I can't believe y'all don't make chicks call y'all daddy.
I don't like that.
That don't do it nothing for y'all.
Nah. I'm not making no girl call me daddy.
Well, not make.
What you mean? Like,
Urge.
Maybe suggest.
No suggestions out there. Like, no, don't call me my name.
Coerce.
Like, coerce.
Pay for her college.
What was
Raise her and give her a home.
That's crazy.
How have things been for all of you guys in this time of quarantining and chill?
It's like I said, I've been quarantining and chilling for at least 3 years.
Are you putting up some extra shots?
Putting up extra shots? Well, I mean, now, I would have to. I mean, it's everything's canceled. So it's like now I got to stay in shape.
That is true.
More than ever now, you got to keep your shit right.
Yeah, shit gonna come over, drink all your water, eat all your leftovers.
No, we got water. We got water.
Use all your toilet paper.
It's not a shortage of supplies. Like we got.
Want to stay, not go home because your place feels better.
As long as she's not coughing and running a fever, she can stay.
You temp check them when they come in?
Huh?
You got the thermometer, you give them a little temp check?
You just observe.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
You do have to be careful if you have a nicer home than her.
Yeah.
To be very aware of her intention.
I'm cool with women coming over and chilling as long as they're like
putting out.
No, as long as they clean, as long as they ain't causing a mess and shit like that, y'all can kick it.
Any other astute observations about staying in? Are you bored?
It's just the beginning, though. I can't really tell you yet. It's the kid theory of I was going to stay in anyways, but if I'm forced to stay in, now I want to go outside because you're telling me that I can't go outside.
Right.
Let me ask the single guys how you rotate the quarantine. Have you guys lied maybe about some curfews, saying, yo, the curfew now is 10, but you have to be by yourself, and then coming and knock on doors. So let me send you home.
Oh, no, we got to hide in the pantry. Tell her to get behind the
I was suggesting getting a woman out of your house for another one to come and lying about the
Yeah,
curfew.
pantry
Rory,
stuff.
So you're gonna keep her-
Rory, be progressive.
No, pantry.
Wait, so
Come on.
You're gonna keep her in the pantry the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a
There's
pantry
food
in
in
the,
there.
you
That's-
got a
that's the
pantry in the
point.
Bronx?
Snacks in there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You don't have a pantry.
Yeah, we call it something different.
It's a cupboard. It's a cupboard. It's a cupboard where the snacks go.
They put a cabinet in there.
It's the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Go stand in the corner.
Snack corner.
When you move, we'll come in here and have the conversation of how all the New York strippers and bartenders have ruined some of New Jersey's greatest real estate pieces.
Oh yeah. I mean, pretty much anything within proximity of 15 minutes from the GW.
They've ruined it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They've murdered Little Ferry.
Fam, y'all
They
laugh.
ran it.
Y'all laugh.
They ran it to the ground.
Yeah.
Remember when you thought you made it when you got to Teaneck?
Oh
Yeah.
my God. No.
River Road in general. I think that's our Hollywood Hills in New York now.
Damn, you might be right about that.
It's just River Road.
River Road.
That's all it is. They
kinda
put
valid.
a spa there now, so all the chicks that didn't know about it now know about it.
I seen some Brooklyn girls in that spa. I was like, okay.
Oh no, Sojo got.
I was like, okay. I
There's chicks.
know
from-
what's happening.
There's
now.
chicks from Far Rockaway in there.
It's a great idea, but
No,
it's
the
just
coronavirus is in there.
yeah, for sure.
On every floor.
sure.
On every floor.
For sure.
Yeah. Like I don't want to get in the big body of water with all of the Bronx couples. I don't.
That's not the safest way to quarantine.
It's nasty.
Yeah.
No.
It's nasty. Then you get in there with the Bronx couple. She looking at you. She want to come swim over to you, but you can't. She's with Hector. Now Hector looking at you. Now you got to fight barefoot in a robe.
Oh my god. The big Imagine niggas fighting in the spa.
I'm sure it happens.
I'm
Fam,
sure.
I just got an hour massage. My muscles is dumb relaxed right now. Like, I can't feel my arms, man.
Man, I fought in a hookah spot. That's the same to me.
No, it ain't.
way.
Not even close.
Hell no.
You should not be fighting in a hookah spot.
No, you
That's
shouldn't.
true.
It's
I agree.
dangerous.
You should be
Very
relaxed.
dangerous.
I agree.
But I'm just saying you should be at peace. You should be allowed to be vulnerable
Yeah,
at
but
a
trying
hookah
to
spot.
throw the flimsy right post massage is much different than
Yeah, fam.
aggressive music
I can't
being
even feel
played
my feet,
at a hookah spot.
You know what's funny about y'all saying that? I've been in the spa and been at my most relaxed state, been fucking mad vulnerable and just at ease. And then I walk into the little changing room and had to get aggressive right quick because there's niggas in there.
And they're naked.
Yeah, we all naked with a towel on. Now you got to put it's niggas around face. You know what I mean? It's my locker.
I'm holding this section down right
Yeah,
here.
what's up? Put your little
Yeah.
shit on. You know what I mean? Don't
Get
look
out.
this way.
Yeah,
And
get
he
out.
got
I'ma leave.
he got the change of clothes on the bench where you got to sit.
Yeah.
That shit turned into the yard.
Yeah, nah. Now you looking at me like I'm sweeting my towel. Nah, nigga.
The spa is definitely an interesting place.
All right, so you looked at your phone.
Looked at my phone. I saw it 12 hours
You
ago.
seen it was smoke directed right your way. You stayed silent. Mum was the word. Mum was the word when they
Rory
hit you.
still ain't tweeted.
Parks,
I'm gonna get to that.
Do you know what mum means?
I'm gonna get to that.
Do you know what mum means?
Rory has been mum.
I'm gonna get to that. Somebody tweeted Joe Budden hasn't dropped a classic in his life and is
Ta-ta.
critiquing Jay Electronica and Hove with the Office laugh meme, which Jay Electronica then retweeted with a baby meme to show how in tune he is with social media, and then added me with hashtag a written testimony. Rory saw that and had seen he'd been added in a few things over the past few days and ignored it because Rory doesn't take the bait. I can speak in third person too. Rory doesn't take the bait, but Joe jumps on every bait.
Can I interject right there?
He's a sea bass.
Can
You
I-
just throw anything in the ocean and he jumping on it.
I don't even know what a sea bass is.
Me
Get
either.
the
It
fuck
just-
out of here. Sea
I just know they're
bass.
caught a lot. They're
Can
in a lot of restaurants.
Can I interject right there at that point?
You caught the bait, man. It's cool. Bait tastes good
wait, but
sometimes,
before
so I'm
you-
not mad at you.
But before you continue,
But you took the bait.
Pause for bait tasting good. But listen, look what we pausing.
I know, right?
Bait. But listen, this is my. I forgot my point that I made. Oh, okay. If you take the bait, if you don't take the bait publicly, but you're steaming privately, does that still count as not taking the bait? Not saying you did this. I'm asking.
Rory was right at the crib.
Well, I'm just.
What would I be steaming
I'm just
about?
saying.
I've just been
I
added
didn't
in
say
something.
you. Don't personalize it. I didn't say you. I just want to be clear for the rest of our conversation because I know today, 2020, is a lot about optics and the aesthetic, where we could be
Big-
tight.
big words.
We could be tight behind the scenes about some shit and play it cool as a fan publicly, and you'll never know a thing. Does that still count? If you real life tight,
No, because
but
I know
play
people.
it cool,
I know plenty
does
of
it
people.
count?
I know plenty of people, and this is not this J-Elect point at all. But I know a lot of people that throw the bait out and get secretly steaming mad at home when no one takes it because they look stupid. This is not a J thing.
See,
I just know plenty of people that when you ignore some shit, it's the opposite. They be at home steaming that they're not getting the attention that they seeked, and they just look dumb continuing to throw the bait out.
See, and I'm the opposite of that.
And that's not what I think J-Elect is doing here at all.
I'm aware that I be looking nuts when I say shit about people. But in real life, I promise you I'm cool. Like, I'm not worried about these things.
Well, that's kind of why
in real life.
I was wondering why you were asking that, because I know you wasn't steaming. I know you joking here.
Yeah, I'm not steaming
At all.
over this J-Elect thing. J-Elect could diss me for the next 5 weeks on a fucking Hove collab mixtape again.
That would be great.
And I'd cop.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
If you are telling me that I'm a journalist, you're telling me that you are tone deaf and have no idea what the fuck the climate is out here, which is part of my critique with him. Everything that happens with him says to me, oh, you have no idea what's happening out here. Like in Joe's brain, he can't talk to me.
Because he don't know what's going on.
I have 17 albums and you don't know what's going on out here. You can't say nothing to me. When the real MCs show up, J-Elect disappears. And I don't want to hate because I love him. But no, I won't allow it.
But see,
I will not allow it.
His rebuttal will be he rapped with some elite MCs and held his own.
Well, I gotta side with my guy Joe. I don't think he's rapped
That might be one of his
along
rebuttals.
elite MCs as long and as many as Joe has.
I'm just saying.
So I get Joe's take. I get Joe's take. There's a
that's-
rapper to another rapper.
So that's what I'm saying. You got to remember, J-Elect is still looking at Joe as an MC, as a rapper, right? So when you say things like, "Oh, you got Molly Wop," he's taking that from another rapper talking like that.
Fam,
Yeah.
another rapper was talking like that in 2014 when I was begging you to come out your cubby hole and fucking exchange. I begged, like, it's 2020. No, I'm not in the rear view looking at J-Elect right now. Sorry. J-Elect, you and Law owe Rory an apology.
Law is my guy.
Why Law owe him an apology?
Don't move your knee when I'm hitting you.
No,
Don't
I don't want
do
you to
that.
touch me.
Don't
man.
do
Stop
that.
touching
But don't
me.
do that, though.
All right, my bad.
No, I don't know. I'm talking shit right now.
Yeah, clearly.
I don't know. Hi, Law.
Law is a great dude. We listened to the Childish Gambino album on the way here
How was it?
and thoroughly enjoyed it.
That shit was sounding like something. I didn't get to hear much of it either. But
My favorite, you ain't even hear the
We didn't
shits
get
that
to
was
the
coming
shits.
up was the shits.
Is this like a 20-track album?
No way.
No, 12
No, sir.
records.
Okay.
A lot of the records are long though. I don't know what the full one
So
was.
that means it's music. It's a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
music.
yeah. No, there's 6-minute records on there, 5-minute records. Like
How do y'all feel about that?
when it's
Joe,
this level,
when it's fire,
Excluding
Wait,
Joe.
wait, excuse me?
Excluding Joe.
Joe lives in the 6-minute range.
What?
Yeah, that's what you do.
6 minutes? Man, turn me up in the headphones.
I don't
6
know-
minutes is an interlude for Joe.
Word.
Yeah, I
The
don't know.
intro.
I don't know if I want to hear a 6-minute record.
With this
Yes, you do.
with this
It
production, you would.
depends.
Yes, you do.
It depends.
I don't know.
Yes, you
man.
do. You do.
I think my attention span.
I think y'all don't know it, but you do.
Nah, because I used to like long records like that, but now
Do
it's
you,
like.
do you like
eh,
Drake
Yeah,
Yes,
I don't know
yes,
when the last
you
time I
do.
listened to it though.
What, you don't throw that when Shorty come through for the
He ain't got no
quarantine?
bitch. You ain't got no bitches.
I don't
You
know.
ain't got, you ain't
That's
got
the
bitches.
go-to.
Honestly, you don't have
This
bitches.
3:30. I heard you the first time. There's 3 minutes. There's 3 minutes and 30-second records that I could listen to and just get right to another record.
You feel like you got bitches?
No, I don't have no bitches.
That's the wildest. Yo, you feel like you got it?
Nah, I don't. I have none.
I don't love long records either, but there's a time and place for them. When you're chilling,
For
smoking.
certain artists with certain producers.
Yeah.
Well, y'all are correct. That's why my career didn't take off. Like, there should be a time limit on records.
Yeah, it's like, fam, we get it. You're gonna bring the
seven-
same
the 7
hook
minute
back.
didn't
I'm
stream
coming
well.
back.
Play the music. Like, it's like
Watch
a-
what I give you on the 5th verse.
The 5th verse.
I don't mind seeing that live if it's live a concert and you want to do that with a record. But while I'm listening, I'm gonna find a way to be like, all right, I get it.
The records that I heard, listen, even when Rory put it on, there were a few records that at the first verse, I said, Rory, can you cut this off, please?
And then it completely changed.
And then it just went totally left. And I was like, oh, that's what you were doing. Like, oh, I'm slow. Like,
So yeah,
wow.
I gotta listen to the whole project.
Yeah, this is like,
Even after the intro, which we when we first put it on
I
was like,
oh my
this shit
God.
is the worst thing I've ever heard in my
I
life.
said, Rory, why are you subjecting me to this?
But then after you listen to the full project, or at least 75% that we got through, then we went back to the intro and was like, I guess this makes sense now.
It made all the sense in the world after I heard the album. And in hindsight, I thought it was a great idea because now you've opened me up. Like, you have put such a bullshit, I mean, not bullshit, verbs and nouns, adjectives rather. You keep saying verbs and nouns.
It's verbs and nouns too
Bullshit?
that you use.
Oh, yeah. In hindsight, it's like, all right, now that you've opened me up here, I see where you're going. Genius, because it didn't put me in one place. I had no idea what was about to happen. And that's how I went into the JLEC album, man. Like, I don't want it to seem like I'm bashing niggas, because I know that's what it seems like. But I really do go in without expectation just to hear where you're going to take me. Like, what audio adventure are you going to deliver here? And Childish, you know, for all the criticism that he's taken last decade, and I'm one of the few people that is aware of the criticism he's taken last decade, this is nothing short of amazing to me. I cannot wait for this to be available on DSPs so I can buy it and play it around cokehead white chicks.
Yeah.
It gave me that vibe.
Those would be the ones.
And cokehead Dominicans. Come on, I ain't forget you, ma.
Or your 8-ball.
I want to talk to y'all about Charlemagne potentially leaving the Breakfast Club. Only because there have been rumors that is what's to come. He's hinted at that. We've hinted at that. And as much as I've hinted at it, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't feel like us or anyone else has paid any mind to what the landscape looks like if Charlemagne was to indeed leave the Breakfast Club. And as of late, with him saying his contract is up in December, it's something I've been paying a lot of attention to. I think that it dramatically changes the course of things. I do.
Okay.
I do not understate his importance, their importance, what they've done in 10 years. I won't overplay the alleged tension that exists in that crew because that's what happens after 10 years. And I won't sound like I have any idea what Charlemagne will do post Breakfast Club.
I think he already started with his one-on-one talks.
I think that's something you can do on the side.
I do too.
While
No,
continuing
I said that to start it for him to be solo and seen and more digested by the masses to just be by himself and not at that Breakfast Club table with other people. That's all. No, I think he'll do some daily shit for sure.
I don't know, man.
I know you said for a while that you feel like the Breakfast Club is irrelevant. Every time you've said it, I've disagreed. But of course,
I'm not gonna say irrelevant. It just was something that I don't think still held the power that it once had.
Well, that may be safe.
You know what I mean?
That's-
It didn't hold the power it once had. People clearly had different. See, the thing when you start something as a group, and then at times people start having other agendas, which is fine. But then you got to understand that something is going to fill the blunt of that. Something is going to take a loss. Something like energy is not going to be directed into certain places as much as it was before because you got other shit going on, which is fine. But you got to understand that along with that comes disbandment. You know what I mean? Like things are going to change. Pieces are going to move. Pieces are going to be pulled in other ways. Yeah. People want to do different things with their lives, which is fine. Like they've been doing this for years. So it's only right. And I think that, radio, which is to me is again, with the surge of podcasting, is kind of like taking a back seat.
Surge of streaming.
Streaming and podcasting combined, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's like radio's taking a back seat. But I thought years ago that the Breakfast Club should have tried to pull in different pieces. Like have a whole different squad up there. Just you keep the energy different. You keep the energy new. You keep people that don't have as much going on in their personal lives away from what they're doing. It gives them the chance to put all of their energy into the Breakfast Club again. Like these are people that are just coming up in the industry, just trying to get acclimated to radio, and They're having fun. It's a different energy. It's a different spirit that they put into it. When you've been doing it for 10 plus years,
takes a big take this move. If it were to happen, takes a big chess piece off the board.
It's gonna happen.
It does. It does. But again,
I can't even see how
had to see it coming?
I can't not. No, I don't.
Yeah,
That's not true. I cannot see how iHeart will let it happen. That's the same way I feel like I don't see how Spotify could let it happen with me leaving. Like I don't like people that I don't get it.
I mean,
you're not letting him go over a money issue. He's worth too much. He's too valuable. He's too important.
Yeah, but again,
but how he sounds is like
he wants to do other things.
His demands are not being met, or
maybe it's not financial.
Well, I was gonna say, what do you mean by with money with this? Charlemagne this may be over in his life and feels like he can continue, even if it is for less money. It's better for his career.
Hey, and I am totally fine with that. I'm just having trouble imagining a scene without that trio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think there's nothing we can take away the 10 years that the Breakfast Club did and how I think they've kept morning radio or radio period relevant as far as a 105.1 type tag during the internet era. But yeah, maybe they just over it.
Who do they even get to replace that seat if this were to happen?
I don't know, dog.
Oh, yeah, let's not do anyone's job for them.
I don't know.
Let them try to figure it out. It's fine.
Yeah. I don't know. But, I mean, listen, shout out to Breakfast Club. Y'all put a decade in and bodied shit in that decade. Salute to y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine the scene. I can't. But, fuck it. Here comes the hot stepper.
You wore Mink on MSNBC, wherever you was at. Like that's equivalent to a chain.
Still love me like that.
That's equivalent to a chain.
That's my sleep of the day, goddamn.
The Mink?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That might be worse than the chain, actually.
I was chilly.
No, you wasn't. It was not that cold this week.
You was not chilly. You were sweating.
It was not that cold.
You had a wool hat on that had a brim.
You was.
He was dying on that
They gotta
stage.
whisper to me, especially on the MSNBC. Is that what you said?
All y'all
Baking
do,
up there.
all y'all do is clown me.
That was some
that's all
clown
y'all
shit.
do.
You had to know that was crazy. It's hot as fuck in them studios.
It was a little cold in there.
It was a little cold.
Sometimes they're cold.
No.
Sometimes they're cold.
NBC was a little cold. Honestly, no bullshit. That's the only reason I even felt like I didn't feel like I can get that off. But they put the battery in my back because it was a little cold in there.
Okay.
That's not true because I can tell by the black turtleneck that you have on. It's only to accent the coat. You wouldn't just wear the black turtleneck. Come on. I style myself too. I see what's going on here. Well, that's what that turtleneck is for.
No, I wouldn't just wear the black turtleneck because I'm not in love with my pectorials.
Your shoulder game not there yet?
My pectorals. First of all,
Pectorial.
my pectorials is insane.
Y'all love y'all pectorials?
I don't even know what a pectoral is. Your pectoral.
Wait, hold on. Look at this caption. From Trump's desperation to Drake's blackness, Joe Budden opens up in a candid interview on MSNBC. That's a candid interview about Joe?
It wasn't.
You can't be candid in a Mink.
It wasn't.
About Drake's blackness.
In my mind, a few years ago, like 3, Rory was the guy that when I would take a drink, he would keep things going.
Oh, I didn't know if we was even ready.
Jesus. You told Parks to hit play and record. Hold up, man. I'm here today. Don't worry about it.
No, it was a moment of silence for the world.
I'm here today. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Y'all know the fucking vibes, man. Godfather is here.
That's how you feeling?
No.
Little guy, little GUI?
Yeah, gotta give it to him. Look, girl, shit getting crazy out there with this coronavirus. Remind me of how we used to just stay inside and pass around coronas like there was a virus.
Do you remember when I was your only fan?
Yo. Rory.
Rory, get out.
Yeah, get out the paint, Rory. I'm cooking right now. Don't hit me back. Just know I love you.
Don't hit me back.
Don't hit me back.
Damn. Nail salons is closed, man. You can't even get a manicure. Got me to thinking about how I should have been a man and cured things in our relationship.
All right, okay. A man and cured.
As a man, I should have cured what was going on in the household. Gentlemen, how are you guys doing? Are you practicing social distancing?
Absolutely.
Are you washing your hands more than usual? Are you Lysoling your bed down?
Yeah.
What precautions are you guys taking to stay safe?
Just not going outside.
Yeah. Eating a lot of vitamins.
Killing it by not going out the door.
I'm telling you, I really have not changed my pattern much at all. I've been social distancing for years. I'm telling you. I don't
What
be
is
around people
what is
like that.
unsocial distancing?
When you're in the mix, when you're out all the time, when you're around people.
But
all the time.
you distance yourself at the mix would be unsocial distancing.
Yeah.
Oh, then I unsocial distance a lot.
I include you in all the NBA teams reporting of who has the virus.
Why?
Because I assume you to have been around all of these people.
Yeah, you dapped a Laker in the last month.
That may be true.
No.
You might have signed a 10-day last month without telling us.
No.
I don't know. Have you gone through any of the testing locations?
No.
So you don't know? Just fuck it. Just gonna put us
I mean,
at risk.
I move like I have it already, though. I think that's the best thing for people to do.
You're
Act
also
like
not supposed to go get tested unless you have symptoms.
Yeah. I move like I have it. Like I act like
so
I have
Maul
it.
is
and I
showing
don't
us how
wanna
to
spread it.
move in a room full of Ronies.
Yeah, just act like you have it and you don't want to spread it to nobody. That's all.
Okay,
It's simple.
See you guys.
killing shit. Look at the
Don't
JBP
cough,
keeping the
don't
world
cough
safe.
without covering your mouth, and don't sneeze without covering your nose.
Have you had company over the house?
No.
Just you chilling. Mm-hmm. Parks, how's your experience been?
It's good. I mean, me and Rem are just sitting, working from home, napping a lot, cooking, watching TV.
I've been catching up on sleep too. I'll be honest with you.
I've been getting some
Been getting
great
a
sleep.
lot of good sleep.
Nothing else to do.
Great sleep.
I like that part of this.
Yeah, it's cool.
Rory, how's your experience been?
It's cool. It's cool. Not much of
Yo,
anything,
you guys
but
can't just come in here with the same shit we always do. We're in crisis and people are fucked up out here. You're like, that's cool. Man, I ain't doing too much different.
Well, I mean, I was gonna finish my sentence, but
Panicking?
Sorry.
Joe is clearly panicking.
I've never been panicked.
Okay. Me neither. There you go. So I can't act
That's
like anything's
debatable.
going wrong.
I've never been. Well,
That's debatable.
not a lot. Not a lot. I ain't panicked a lot.
Nah, you a
Panic
thug.
ain't one of my go-to feelings. I give it
Yeah,
to you.
me either.
I'm not that scary. My hands work.
Against the germs.
You
Against
punch them
anything.
motherfuckers.
I'm just telling y'all why I don't really be feeling panic.
No, I don't even use the
all right,
Lysol. I just
Me and these.
I don't use Lysol. I'll just punch my counter to get rid of the Ronies. That's
Basically.
what I do.
Oh, come on,
Start
Rory.
punching walls.
You've punched walls, Irishman.
Of course I have.
Hey, me too.
We all have. I would hope.
Who hasn't punched a wall?
Got to check with Maul before you dig into the we all have bag.
That's true.
Maul,
Punch walls?
why would I punch a wall? I need the wall, and I need my hand. And you think I'm ever angry enough to punch a wall?
I punched the nigga in his face before. I'm not
See?
punching the wall. I would definitely punch some niggas.
I don't even understand you. Why y'all punching walls?
Anger.
You just punch somebody.
Well, if someone is not readily available to punch, sometimes you have to strike the wall.
Why did y'all punch a wall?
Anger.
What anger?
What do you
The
mean?
cousin-
How?
the cousin of
oh,
anxiety.
you kid, nigga. The fuck is you
No, I
talking
said,
about?
well, like,
oh, you kid.
You uppercutted the wall?
What anger?
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, uppercutting through the wall.
I bent my knees to do it.
What angered you to punch a wall? Like,
She did.
oh, shit.
Yeah, it's usually a she.
Yeah.
She did.
A she is always somewhere close when a wall is punched.
Yeah.
All right, where do y'all want to start, man? Shit is shut down. Ain't shit happened since last time we was here. Ain't too much to fucking talk about.
Yeah.
A lot of music came out. Well,
No,
Not a
no.
lot.
actually, not a lot.
Parks,
Several.
Every time a Spanish project come out, Parks can't wait to get a lot of
Yeah, no
music. A lot of music.
That's two big albums.
Well, there's a lot of music on the
Two
Spanish
albums.
artist album, so I get it.
All right, Parks. We'll start with the Balvin review then.
All right. J Belvin put out a little 10-song project. It's nice. I
Little
listened to it
10
once.
songs.
Little 10 songs. Well,
Don't be coy.
No, in this day and age, 10
Yo,
songs
in this day and age.
is rare. It's
You're
rare.
not the climate. I get it.
How many songs? How many albums you see as 10 songs?
J Electronica.
Fam, please don't do that again. Do
What?
not get
I'm
us
answering
talking
his
about
question.
Jay Electronica's album.
Answering his question.
If we're gonna talk about it, I'm here to triple down. I'm here to triple down on it. It's gotten worse
As time has
growing
as
passed,
the newness has left.
It's growing off you.
Is that the end of our Balvin
I mean, I
review?
listened to it once.
Weekend.
Weekend.
Let's start with Weekend.
Well, I gave it one listen.
It's not really the place and the time.
you gave
You
it
don't
one
want to hear it
spin.
out. I was a little underwhelmed off first listen.
Yeah.
I cannot tell a lie. It sounds expensive and it sounds good because it's expensive.
And good.
But I was underwhelmed off the first listen.
Wait, have you heard it, Parks?
I did listen to it, yeah.
You like it?
It felt like a lot of the same music over and over again, but it's first listen. First listen, I enjoyed it, but I wasn't like super in love with it.
Yeah, I've only listened to it sober. By myself.
In the daytime, that's not daytime music.
Oh,
can't listen
don't you start with this bullshit, because this is not some type of dance. You have to listen to The Weeknd on some type of substance.
I wasn't even
A
laughing
good
at
substance.
that. I was laughing at I've been alone.
I listen to the album alone
Why are you alone during a pandemic and you're married?
because people go to sleep before midnight, and I stayed up.
Oh, it's smoking there.
It's smoke in there.
No, I'll tell you when you.
Parks ain't been alone in 10 years. Know why? Because you're not even supposed to say you've been alone if you're married.
Oh man,
It's some smoke. It's a little smoky in that
go
house.
through something.
No, the house is fine except for when I get up to do anything during the quarantine. Where are you going? It's an apartment.
Oh, I don't miss that.
It's an apartment.
To mind my motherfucking business, bitch.
Like, you know, some people have to use the bathroom every now and then.
Right.
I expected more. I expected a little more.
But when y'all say that, because I only heard 3 songs. When y'all say that, like, what is it y'all was expecting, or what y'all want more of? Better vocal performance, better content, better, or is it the same content?
It felt like the same.
A lot of them songs sound like the same exact song.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the song wasn't good enough for you to repeat it 9 times.
Yeah.
It was a lot of 80s. A lot of 80s going on there.
For sure.
I love, and listen, this is going to sound contradictory, but I do love when the track starts without drums for 2 minutes and then the drum comes in for 3 minutes. I like that.
Okay.
It just didn't happen the right way on here. This was high level mid. It was like the really, really, really good mid.
Well done mid.
It was
Expensive.
real good. Yeah, it was real well done mid.
Look good, smell good, didn't get you high, really.
Yeah. No, I got a little high, but it went away quick.
Oh, okay.
So my take still has a fighting chance of the party having a better
Party, you can do it. Wait a minute, man. I'm here to tell Party next door, you can do it. I don't think you will,
Go back to the track list.
but he can do it. He can beat this, Maul. You guessed who came out, nigga. Snoh in the
Well-
spring. First day of spring.
Division did.
Snoh.
Yeah.
With Snow.
Snow is out.
Snowing in the summer.
Gotta start with I'm sorry, yo.
Have to.
Yo,
It's a good way to start.
I was wildin'.
Yeah.
Didn't mean that. This is new division. Hi, division.
You waiting for them to say hi back?
No, division is the one that told me we forgot the 112 ad lib. I was like, fuck, you're right.
Yeah.
In the ad lib game. New division. Division's album is coming out in April.
Oh, nice.
Have we just totally overlooked him while we were thinking about Party in the Weekend?
Them. It's a them, I believe.
Oh, one of
It's
them
two
sings.
It's two of them.
Well, what did the other nigga do?
He produces.
Oh, he's important.
1985.
He's
yeah.
important. Shout out to both of them. Gotta keep him.
Yeah.
No, he definitely need
He produces
1985.
a lot of good records.
And like half of Drake's recent
Yeah, the
singles.
what I'm
production is what be holding him down. Look, I'll take it too far. Look. Only because Division be listening. Hey, Division. And wait, hold up. And y'all see Snoh trying to get in a sexy bag now? Wait a minute.
She's beautiful.
Wait a minute.
Then the internet started to
This is
collect
private.
all the
It's-
Snow sexy
it's,
photos.
It's two niggas married here, so they don't want to really get into it. They don't really want to tell the truth.
No, she's beautiful.
I thought they were very tasteful, Joe.
Listen, man. I don't even know what to say.
You thought they were what, Rory?
Very tasteful.
That's such a safe way to say
That's
it.
how you get out of that.
Tasteful.
Yeah. That's art. That's not. She's not just showing her body just to show it.
Look at Snoh
That's for
Allegra, man.
photography. That's for imagery.
Miss Allegra if you're nasty.
And she put the address behind her so Maul could pull up.
so I could pull up.
Snow looks good, man.
234 Music Drive.
Hey.
Are you just playing a Snow song?
Yo, how you into that?
What?
It's not new music.
This is Snow. I don't give a fuck, nigga. It's Snow.
It's not new music.
Snow Appreciation.
Okay.
It's always Snow Appreciation Day.
Hey.
Just completely ignored the new verse on Division shit and played the old single.
I'm glad I was never like experimental with drugs like
Yeah.
that. I'm glad.
He
man.
missed out.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah. That's probably another problem of yours, too. I keep
wasn't experimental with
attributing
drugs?
it to having skipped certain life experiences, like having a girlfriend, but if you skip drugs,
Special K, yeah.
No, I mean, I
you
was
skip drugs. That is a large part of why you think like that.
clear, level-headed.
Yeah. No, actually, yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. I'll take that. You need a clear level-headed person in the crew.
Less of an objective point of view to others that are going through things.
Yeah.
I don't think I have an objective point of view.
I know.
This is funny
You
because
said a less objective?
Yeah.
I have a less objective point of view?
you would be great on crack.
Well,
I'm telling you.
We'll never find out.
Come on.
No.
Come on. Do it for the pod.
Never do a crack.
Come on. We got to stay inside anyway. Who would
Yeah.
know?
No.
Who would see?
This isn't the time to do crack.
Maul comes out of this just strung out.
Yeah.
Not happening.
I would love to see Strung Out more.
No. Hell no. It's not happening.
I don't want to see that Maul, personally.
No.
But maybe like a tripped out Maul. Like he did too much acid, a little too much mushrooms in the downtime.
I mean, without the side effects, crack does look
I've
pretty
seen
cool.
Tripped Out Mall. He started just driving to Delaware for no reason.
Nah, you seen that when I had them fucking cookies at your crib that New Year's. I was bugging that night.
Oh, you ended that night in the bathroom, right?
And I was in the bathroom and in the bed for 2 days. I woke up, it was January 2nd.
One day we're gonna have a podcast.
This nigga had a New Year's party. I went to sleep 3 o'clock January 1st. I woke up midnight January 2nd.
I did some edibles
That's,
like
that.
that.
Whoa, slow down. That's void of some accountability.
What you mean?
What you mean?
That's void of some accountability. What you mean?
There's nothing else to talk about more. I'll tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
My idea of a New Year's party was a friendly gathering where we celebrate the New Year and bring it in responsibly in the right way. Mm-hmm. Right?
Sounds about right, yeah.
What was you and Ice's version of a New Year's party?
Turn the
Well, no,
fuck
you
up.
had-
And some of the rest of the guys that were there.
No, you had
The rest
it was
of the
some,
fellas.
And the Me Too is listening, so.
It was some weed cookies there. It was some edible cookies.
And girls.
And I mean, I passed out.
He was passed out. He don't know
Alone
what
in the
happened.
bathroom?
In the alone? No, yeah. I used the bathroom when I went and slept in
Use the bathroom.
yeah.
A lot of y'all
I pissed
used-
all over the place.
A lot of y'all used the bathroom that night.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
no,
sometimes you
what
need some
night are
privacy.
talking about? What are you talking about? I feel like you're talking about a whole different thing. I'm talking about
I know what y'all did that summer.
nah, I think you're talking about a whole different thing.
Doesn't matter. What I'm saying happened
Oh no,
one
you
day.
talking about you talking about the wrong New Year's. I'm talking about New Year's on River Road.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, you talking about New Year's in total. I'm talking about New Year's on River
Well,
Road.
that's the one I was talking about.
Yeah, I know. Nah.
Address that.
No, we ain't gonna talk about that. we ain't gonna talk about that New Year's.
We're not
No.
going to address
Why
that
y'all-
one.
why-
I wasn't high that New Year's.
Oh, you were
That's
sober
worse.
doing that?
Yeah, I wasn't
Who
high.
was that chick, man? She got to come back. The world is in a state of disorder, panic, depression, stress. We would be remiss not to at least report on the horrible things happening out there in the universe. LA has announced a 24-hour shutdown, which all the LA people are acting like it's a big deal. The clubs close at 2 a.m. out there. It's really the same shit. Fuck are y'all about to do?
At least they have backyards and shit out there.
Yeah, you can't even
Not-
chill out
not all
there
of them.
without worrying about a hooded man with a gun coming through your shit.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Bank of America announced that we are officially in a recession. And I read it and said, same thing I keep saying during these times, groupthink will get you killed.
Yeah.
That is what I kind of mean by groupthink. When you have to wait for someone else to tell you what to think, it could be very harmful potentially. Bank of America, if we stop telling people to go to work, I would imagine that at some point we would be in a recession, and probably even much worse than a recession. Again, I don't think the news is reporting the dire state that we will be in at the end of this.
Should kind of already are.
Some of the experts are predicting this to be an 18 to 24 month thing. That sounds a lot more reasonable than, hey, in July it'll get hot and kill all of this.
Right.
Never really believe that
Not
one.
feeling that plan.
No.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Certainly
No,
would be
Trump
banking on it.
said in April it's going to get warm.
During this quarantine and chill, word, it's supposed to snow on Monday. By the way,
No, he said April will get warm and it'll be out of here.
Trump is an idiot, but I'm gonna miss idiot press conferences. I will if he leaves. I am gonna miss like stupid press conferences.
He's an idiot.
Like him telling homeboy to just shut the fuck up, or that he's a horrible reporter.
Yeah,
Because he asked a valid
when
question.
he asked
Mad valid.
what scared Americans should think right now.
Right.
Like
He said, I think
the
you're a
people
terrible reporter.
You're the leader of.
They have to have some type of plan coming.
Yeah, so far their plan that they've thrown around is $1,000.
They're gonna give you a stack.
Yeah.
It has to be something more.
Each of you tell me what an extra stack will do for your life. They said, well, I'm giving you a stack.
Yeah.
And I want to know who I can argue with for more of that trillion. Like, I think I deserve more than a stack, but whatever.
Yeah.
I won't be so...
That's Republican Joe getting in there. That your overhead is more than the average American, so you deserve more than a stack.
I'm sure a lot of people feel
I think
that
we
way.
all deserve more than a stack.
I agree.
To be honest. I don't know how they decided on that number.
Right.
They killed Andrew for saying, let me give everybody a stack, and then stole his shit.
Right.
And then sent him to the Breakfast Club. Anybody notice how many more extra trips they make to the fridge during quarantine and chill?
Nothing else
And
to do.
open it and look at the same thing.
Try to
there-
come up with
there'll be
different
something
combos.
else
Yeah, you just try to come
different
up
in
with
there.
different combos you can put together.
Yeah, I could put that all in a wrap.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just getting fat. I'm just eating. I'm just eating shit. I don't even
That's
be
what
hungry.
happens. That's what happens.
What else is there to do?
I mean, we can still go outside.
No, you can't.
You can.
Sure you can.
What do you mean you
just
can't go outside.
go to anything, really.
Cuomo just announced that if you are not an essential worker, then you are advised to stay your black ass or white ass home. Essential worker being
No, mean not go to work.
Do you work at a grocery store? Do you work at a pharmacy?
Healthcare.
Banks, I
healthcare,
believe, are
Banks.
included.
Yeah.
Banks. Fucking banks. Why is that essential?
essential.
Right?
People
Why
need
is
money.
a bank essential right
Yeah,
now?
people do need money, yeah.
Man, bank from home.
When
Nigga.
they send that stack, you got to go get that money.
All right, wait for it.
They ain't sending cash.
What you gonna do with your stack?
I'll probably get them off-white fives.
Exactly. Dudes ain't doing nothing to go buy some Supremes.
Yeah. I might get them off-white
Yeah,
fives.
because it's
or
discounted
something,
now.
man.
Free shipping.
Yeah.
You know, I came in here 2 weeks ago and I said, fam, we must be in a really fucked up state if they close the schools. Because they
Yeah,
would
that's the
never
first
think
sign.
to close the schools. When I got the news on and they're telling me that the stores are serving alcohol to go,
Word.
like, you know how New York feels about alcohol
but
to
we've
go.
been taking the-
I've gotten in the damn near fist fights
Yeah.
with bartenders over alcohol to go.
Arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arrested.
No, I'm not joking. I'm very serious.
Yeah, same.
So for you to be able to just order some Jameson to go
Yeah.
Yes.
and then go home, like, think of the state we're in.
Yeah.
I checked Spotify's stock.
Is it plummeting?
No.
No, people are streaming.
No. People are streaming.
Yeah, no, for a lot of
If
people,
you're-
this is the
if-
most ideal thing ever.
Netflix is popping champagne like Ron Browse right now.
I saw somebody bowling last week with gloves on. I was like, at that point, just stay home.
Me and Savon went bowling last week.
Yeah,
Parks
so
was
did I.
there too.
Yeah.
With gloves on?
Losers.
No. No, I risked
Okay.
a lot of sanitizer was
Fucking
used.
pansies.
It was actually kind of lit. I had a great time.
Still a pansy. Who won?
You have a wrist guard and a bowling ball with your name on it,
And
Lost
bowling
it.
shoes.
Lost it. Don't
and
even know.
literally a roller bag.
Don't even know where it is anymore.
Joe used to love
Well.
pulling up with that little bowling roller bag. He was just like,
What a
look at this,
loser.
look at your man, look at your man.
Yeah,
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
I want to know all your friends that you look at your mans with me.
Look at your man's with?
Yeah.
All my friends. Like, we laugh at a bunch of people all day. That's what
Yeah,
we do.
but don't look at your mans and it be me.
I mean, if you're
Well, yeah,
you're rolling
if you
a
coming
bunch
through
of
the bowling
bowling
alley
balls,
with a roll bag, yeah, we're gonna laugh.
like when you showed up to Dwayne Wade's kids' bowling party with
Rory
the
has told
bag
this
and
story
wrist guards.
90 times on this podcast.
Because it's hilarious. No, it's fine. No, that's the only sentence I needed.
Why not this be the time that each of you divulge a name that you were in battle with that you had no idea you were in battle with? Yeah, give it to me. Look, give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Give it to me. Give
But
it
it's
to me.
nobody that people would know. It's
I
like
don't
local
care. I
niggas.
don't care. Parks has already divulged this with Jeff Goldblum. We've never heard Rory's take on this.
2011.
Or somebody you were battling with that maybe had a
'Cause
better,
this
better
just-
battle
This
situation
just
planned.
speaks. This
What
just
Gordon
speaks
Hayward
to-
is doing to your chicks, man.
This just speaks to Amber and her taste, because it's just all over the place.
Amber.
I was at whatever listening. It might have been a Rick Ross listening at Sin City.
You
Mo, I
thought
think he was probably there.
You thought he was the only one with an amber.
It was like an MMG listening or something.
Oh my God! I pray for you. Share, my brother.
So I'm sitting there kicking it with her. Got some of my friends with me. I'm introducing her.
Oh man,
Like, yo, it's Amber. Like, whatever.
niggas like I know.
She's no, we know.
No, Amber.
And why you over here?
No. We in GA. We're in GA.
Okay.
We're in GA. No.
Okay.
This is GA. This is general admission.
Okay.
We sitting right on the floor. Up top, it's all of MMG.
Me.
Drake is up there.
Stally.
All of a sudden, you see this.
Sally.
Stally was there.
Pill.
This was like, peak Stally.
My nigga Gunplay was there? No,
And it
Gunplay was there.
Sav.
Yeah.
Of course. She turned around, look up at that section, starts walking a little faster than people walk in a strip club. See her enter the arms of Waka Flocka. Mid, hard in the paint era Waka.
Not the flame.
Yeah.
Not the flame.
Oh, man.
Damn it. How did you recover?
And meanwhile, we're at those circular tables with my friends, so they all watched Amber, who I just introduced to them, in confidence.
Flock over to Flocker.
And Flocka's like 6'5". She drowned in his arms.
You 5'6".
You let your girl drown in another man's arms?
Yes.
In Walker's arms.
In
You
Walker's
just throw her
arms.
life vest?
And I was like, damn,
Then Walker.
I like his music.
Then Walker. No.
I like his music.
Then Walker came over and dap hugged you, smothered you.
No, he grabbed us both.
You drowned in water.
He grabbed both of us by the shoulder.
Walker drowned Rory.
Yeah. That was a rough one, man. And then I started looking at her like, yo, your taste is kind of weird.
It's all over the
Oh,
place.
you was hating. I'm mad at y'all for no one telling me just how good Lil Dicky Show Dave is.
Yeah.
I didn't see it
I
yet.
had to rely on Twitter.
You never seen his videos or nothing? It's kind of the same.
Lil Dicky is one of the gentlemen that is him, Ari, Alexis Sky, India Love.
It's a really weird comparison to
Word.
put him in.
I tell y'all almost every
So
month.
Maul loves him too then?
Almost every month, I have a list of people that, because of my age range, I'm not supposed to know about.
Lil Dicky is probably your age.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to know what Ari and Lil Dicky are doing.
Who is the Ari girl that everyone keeps talking about?
Ari
I
is-
thought they were talking about Ari Lennox, and I realized they weren't. And I still don't know who Ari
G
is.
Herbo's baby mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Does she do something besides baby mom?
Twerks.
I'm not going to say that about anyone's baby mom.
No, I wasn't sure if she was on a show. Like, I wasn't saying that in a rude way. Does she
Well, it was
have
rude.
another thing? She have another outlet that we would know her by?
She's
besides,
dating Moneybag Yo now.
Okay. All right, gotcha.
Oh, you pussy. Don't
Rory
be-
quieted up real quick.
No, I wouldn't hit her. No, I see the cycle. I see the cycle. That's
No.
all it was.
Lil Dicky, I thought was a young rapper that played around and did shit like all the other young rappers try to do. I thought he was like Guy Bad Baby.
Oh, nah. Nah, he's more of like a comedian.
No, he's a-
More
Yeah,
like
a real
Weird Al.
comedian.
Weird Al
Yeah.
Yankovic.
Kind of,
That,
yeah.
that would be a better comparison.
He's like the hip hop Weird Al.
And he can
Yankovic.
like really rap, but then he just uses it to be funny.
Yeah. You never saw the Chris Brown video where they switch places?
I did see that.
Pretty funny
Purposely
video.
stayed away from the Lil Dicky Chris Brown video.
No, you might enjoy it.
I won't.
You probably would.
I like him.
But
I'm a fan
Kylie
of
Jenner's
his.
in it.
His show is really funny. This Dave show,
I gotta catch it.
This Dave show is really funny. I'm shocked that none of you here put me on. It took Twitter to put me on to this show, and
I didn't see it
the
yet.
show is basically about. I'm assuming it's what his career is like. A comedian that wants to break through in the rap world, but he's white and he ingratiates himself in black culture, and there's black guys there present.
Yeah.
Like, and the black people in this show are really like black dudes.
Yeah. He's not using like
It's the
unknown characters.
No, it's like the fuck is you talking about, black
Yeah.
dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Taco from Odd Future is one of the main dude, the engineer dude.
home run, Barry Bonds, out the park. Out the park. If you are home and you have Hulu, Dave is a go. It's only 4 episodes, so it's a short go, but you should watch that. The month of March has really flown by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like, we're at the end of March.
Yeah.
This is nutty out here.
Who's paying rent and mortgage?
Oh, nobody. We can't get evicted.
Just making sure I wasn't the only one.
Yeah, no. Let that live.
Put that on ice.
Yeah, let that accrue.
That's a good word.
Yeah. But fuck it, I got a room, but I'm gonna go home and do some laundry, wash some dark clothes, some sheets.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's my night.
That's about all you can do.
Yo, Q45 when I roll through. Keep it real, I ain't gonna hold you. Fuck with me, not your old boo. See next, I'm in the BX.
Right.
Y'all stay safe, stay quarantined, stay distanced from some of the nasty niggas that you might be around that might have this shit. And that's it. Starlet Sergeant, out of here. Peace.